No physical penetration in 15 years. We only got physical in two positions. I wasn't allowed to take pictures, no 69, and CIM was off the menu. What's going on once again, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. Welcome and good to have you. If you are a returning viewer, good to see you again. The simple fact is, gentlemen, your wife settled for you. I would imagine about 80 to 95% of them just settled for you. A lot of time it's just time is running out and they need to secure a guy and you just happen to be that guy at the time. So she settled for you. She has no desire for you. What she did for the man of her past, she will never do for you. And that's how you know she settled for you and you are the nice guy who rescued her. This gentleman who's been married with his wife for 30 years, they're now in their mid-50s. He says in this post, I'm crushed by my wife discovered fun pass. I'm going to give you a background on his post. So they met when he was 24, she was 23, and they're now in their mid-50s. So you can say they met between 1990 to about 1995. I don't know. And in those days, it makes sense for a girl to be wanting to settle down. There was no internet back then. And I would imagine a lot of women did not want to work, being part of the workforce, waking up, doing their 9 to 5 till you're about 60, 65 and then retired. I'd say many of them did not want to do that. So he found this guy when he was 24 and they stayed together, they got married and everything. But before that, you'll see she was having her fun before she turned 23. It's the same story, guys. It's the same story over and over again. Before they settled down, they had their fun, and now look for a nice guy, look for a good man, and settle down with him and treats him like nothing. The OP wrote, I hope you folks out there can give me some clarity and guidance. I don't have anyone else to talk to about how I feel or how to resolve the issue. I don't get this idea of men who gets married and get rid of all their friends and families. That makes no sense to me. Come on, you guys can do better. To give you some background, I met my wife when I was 24 and she 23. We married after 6 years being together. We are now in our mid-50s. We are still inseparable, and I love her to the end of the earth. That's good, man. That's beautiful. But does she feel the same? As with the start of most relationships, we had good sex, albeit relatively vanilla. Well, of course, you're a nice guy. You're the good man. Why would it not be vanilla? Come on. I didn't push for more out of respect, though of course I desired more kink. Yeah, you're the nice man, you're the good guy. She settled for you. Come on. We only got physical in two positions. I wasn't allowed to take pictures, no 69, and CIM was off the menu. CIM means when a guy decompresses in her mouth. She has no business doing any of this for you, with you. None. It makes no sense for you to question what she's doing now. It makes no sense. She has no desire for you to give you any kinks, even though you desire more kinks. But she can't give you any. She has no desire for you. You were not the guy she was chasing. You were not the guy she wanted. The guys she wanted, they left her. They did not want to be with her. So, in order to please them, in order for them to see how much she wanted them, she had to do all these things for them. But you, Mr. Captain 7304, Mr. White Knight in shining armor, you came on with your cape, Mr. Hero, you saved her. Why would she do any of this for you? Why? Since giving birth to our son and now menopause, getting physical has been too painful for her. It has been 15 years since physical penetration and only occasional physical activities. There is no way for a woman who truly, truly loves and is in love with his man, sh- that she would not try a way to get physical with him. Absolutely no way. See, this guy, there's been 15 years, no penetration. His claim is that it's too painful for her. You mean in 15 years, there's no possible solution that she could have sought out to resolve, to remedy the situation? No, man, impossible. Don't tell me this. Again, you are Mr. Nice Guy. Why would she do anything for you? She got everything she wanted from you. Why would she do that for you? Why would she go out of her way to please you? You're a damn fool. I found this to be very difficult to deal with. Hurting my self-esteem and confident, I gave her space, but felt annoyed that she wasn't trying harder to resolve the issue. Visit the doctor to get help. Again, why would she go out of her way to please you? She gave you an excuse in the past 15 years. 15 years ago, that was 2007. So you mean since 2007, you've never penetrated your wife? She gave you an excuse so that she doesn't have to do anything for you. Matter of fact, she probably repulses at the idea of you on top of her. She cannot stand you being on top of her. That's why she rejected you. That's why she doesn't want to remedy the situation. That's why she doesn't want to resolve the issue. That's why she's not going to any doctors to get help. Recently, I decided that I needed to do more to get some desire back into our relationship. I've been going to the gym, looking after myself, buying flowers, showering her with compliments, etc. Yeah, typical nice guys moves. They think they have to please a woman to get her to want them. No, man. As part of the scheme, I got her to fill out a couple of SCX surveys. One to identify things she would like to try and other things that she enjoyed in the past. What do you mean things she would like to try? She already tried them all. She just doesn't want you. Get that through your head. She doesn't want you. She tried them all. Do you really think a woman in her 50s who has no desire for you, do you really think she will try to please you? This guy is delusional, man. From the past SCX survey, I found out that in her previous relationships, she got physical in every position possible. She had fun videos, CIM plus swallowed, also with her flings. Use SCX toys, strip tease for him, blindfold, watch PORN together, and to top it all off, the best orgasmics fun. Yeah, of course. Again, why would she do any of these for you? She has no desire for you, my man. You're just a means to an end. You saved her from the life. She thought she would have to please all those guys who comes into her life, but you came and saved her. You saved her from all that life. You saved her from doing all of this. Now she said, I'm done with this. I have no time to be trying any of that anymore. I don't have time to try these things anymore. I've done it all already. I don't need to be doing them again. Why? I have a husband. Isn't it what the wife says? Oh, you're my husband. I feel disrespected. Oh, you're my husband. I feel like you don't respect me. You want me to do all these things for you. You don't respect me. You don't value me. You want to degrade me. But guess what? She did this to all the men in her past. She did it for all of them. But you, the man who's taking responsibility, you think you want something. Oh man, I got a wife. I got this. You pumping your chest like a gorilla, smacking in your chest. Oh, I'm the big man in the house. No, you're not, fool. She doesn't want you. She's not doing any of this for you. This has crushed me. It's not that I have a problem with her having a past. It's just why didn't she want to bring any of these activities into our marriage, into our 30 years of marriage? I never got to see her kinky side and feel it has tinted my memories of our SEX life. She's not gonna get kinky with you, my man. You're not getting that. She's not trying to please you. You pleasing her. You're trying to keep her. I confronted her, explaining that I was deeply hurt. She didn't explain why, but said I shouldn't have asked if I didn't want to know the answer. Well, this is true. I mean, you know they'll never be upfront with you at the start, letting you know, hey, this is what I've done in the past, because they know if you find out what they've done in the past, most likely you're not going to take them seriously. So she hides that from you until she secures everything from you, then she lets you know. Now, if you want to divorce her, she gets everything. Sucks for you. He says, this is of course true, but I do feel I deserve some sort of explanation. Well, if she truly gave you the explanation that's in her heart, I don't think you'd be able to handle that, man. Because she would say to you, I don't really want you. You're just a means to an end. And I have no desire for you. I'm just here because you provide everything. I don't think you could handle that, man. You're better off staying exactly where you are, knowing exactly what you know, and keep your life moving forward, being blissful. If she tells you the exact truth, I promise you'd be offing yourself. I am trying to move forward, and we are working together to bring back physical desire into the relationship. Hopefully, this will be the catalyst. Well, the desire is not coming back. It was never there. Even if she let you push and shove, even if she let you do the good old in and out, she's just doing it just because she has to do it, not because she desires to do it with you, not because she wants to do it with you. And she's not going to enjoy it. She's just going to lay there and let you push and let you shove. That's it. And faking everything. And for you guys who wants to get married, just know, just the fact is, your wife has a past. If you don't like that, then I don't think marriage is for you. Because especially now, you see predominantly all of these women, they're talking about the same thing. They want all the same type of guy. And when they're done having their fun, that's when they come to you and say, I'm looking for a husband. I found God. I'm a Christian now. Or I pray to God. I talk to God in public. I this, I that. That's a bunch of nonsense. And it has improved. And hopefully the future is bright. She asked me to compile a list of fun finishes. The problem for me is that she has already tried most of them. Yes, of course. She has tried all of them. It's gonna be new for you, but nothing new for her. You're going to feel like, oh man, my wife is so good to me. She's giving me everything that I ever wanted. Yeah, she's just doing it just because she has to be there. It's at 50, at in her mid 50s, she knows she has nobody, no one. It's only you who's gonna be with her. So now she wants to make you feel like you get your desires and all your kink met. However, I feel resentful in that in a way I was lied to. Yes, they're not gonna tell you the truth up front because they know if you found out what their past looked like, you will not accept them. So, to secure their future, they lied to you, misled you up front. So whenever you find out, and if you do want to pursue a divorce, they win anyway. It's a bad thing for men. It's a bad thing for men. It's a bad deal for men. And for you guys who wants to pursue this type of activities, I wish you good luck. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but good luck to you in your future. This has resulted in me falling into deep depression for the last month. I don't feel any joy at the moment. Hard to concentrate on work and have lost zero point 0.5 stone in weight. I don't know what he means by zero point 0.5 stone. If you guys know what that means across the country, across the world, let us know in the comment. I don't know how much weight is zero point 0.5 stone, but he lost weight. Any advice on how I can come to terms with this situation and move forward in a positive way? Well, the thing is, even if she lets you push and shove, she has no desire for you, my man. She's just letting you do it so she gets it over with. That's it. No desire for you. It's not something she's going to enjoy. The best thing you should have done since what, 15 years ago? You should have cut that thing off and gone. Be gone. You don't have a wife. You have a roommate. That's what you got. I truly do hope none of you guys end up in this situation. None of you. And we push out all these contents to show you guys with proof coming from other people so that you learn not to make the mistakes they made. And for you young men, learn, take notes, and do not repeat the mistakes these people made. If you guys have a good story you think will be helpful to somebody else, you can email me at theintentionalmanofficial@gmail.com and I'll be sure to share it with the channel. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.